So yeah, I finally uploaded. So sorry. Even parity. Just do just. Oh wait. So this is how you trace it. The square at bottom. Just align the square with this piece. And for the kite, I trace it like that. So you can trace it like this, or like this, or like that. You know, yeah, just trace it. So even parity, just do this, then adjust this L so you form another square at the bottom while preserving this thing so you get square shoe, and solve the square shoe. So for odd parity, it's similar, just that you need to misalign the bottom like that. Then you move the L to the back while preserving the shoe, and so you solve square shoe. So next, kite. For odd parity is the easy one. Yeah, easy one. So just odd parity, just do one slice. For even parity, you need to convert it into paw like that. You hold one of them like horizontal. Then you do this to align the pairs. Then you get paw, yeah. Then you do the parity shift like that. Then you solve paw. So wait, let me add on. So for if you get like mirrors, so for odd parity, so this is how you trace it. Just make sure this bottom scratch aligns with the line. So for odd parity, you need to move the square. So do this, then preserve this shoe and make square and solve the square kite like this. So for even parity, just do this like that, and you get a shoe at the bottom. It's basically just like making a kite on top. Then just preserve the shoe and convert this kite into square again, and solve shoe square however you want. So, yeah, next is we have kite mushroom. So let's start with even parity. So even parity, so even and odd are similar. So basically what you do is convert them into shoe. So you do a slice, a line, pair this, a line, and this line. Yeah, this is how you trace it. So mushroom like that. Then make a 2 2 2 pattern. Then here's the different thing. So for even parity, you do clockwise turn, while for odd parity, you do the same thing, but you do counterclockwise like that. So for mirrors, so for even parity, and just always do the same thing, pair this line and this line. So and then do a clockwise turn, pair them, and I make the 2 2 2 pattern. Then I do a clockwise turn, in this case D. And for odd parity, pair the lines and do a D prime. So for scallop kite, even parity is the bad one, so odd parity is the good one. So even parity, you need to do parity shift with works like that. You make this pattern and you move the kite to the back. If it's in front, you move it to the back and you solve scallop kite. So for odd parity, it's just a normal solution. So even parity, same thing, do parity shift, which goes like that. Do this, you make this thing something like that, which doesn't connect this L and the scallop. Then you move both layers and solve scallop kite. So for odd parity, it's just normal scallop kite. Just flip your cube over and do scallop kite. So next, kite barrel. So for even parity, it's for kite cases, like normally the even parity is the bad one. So basically what you need to do is to do parity shift. You set up into purple and just do this to change the parity count. Then just solve purple. So for odd parity, so this is what you do. So for like mirrors, so even parity, you just set it up into purple and just do this and just solve purple. For odd parity, just do this again and you pair this L and with this L, this pair with the line, then you get kite and just solve it. So even parity, this is the best part about kite cases. So for even parity, what you do is you make a scallop at the bottom. We are trying to set out into scallop kite. So pair this L and this L. So you do only like after you pair them up, this thing, you do only one turn, like that. I mean you turn one layer only. So then you set up the kite. So for odd parity, you turn two layers. So this is how you do it. To set up, then set up kite. So next mirror. Even parity, you turn one layer. So after you pair this on and you turn one layer, then you pair up the kite. So for odd parity, you turn both layers like that. So next, this is left paw. Even parity, turn one layer, turn the top. Odd parity, turn two layers. 1, 2. So mirrors, even parity, turn one layer. So in this case, I pair this thing, this L in the bottom, and I turn one layer to make the kite. So yeah, odd parity, turn two layers. 1, 2. Okay. So next, right fist, even parity, turn one layer, same thing. Then yeah, turn one layer to make the kite. And soft scallop kite. For odd parity, turn two layers. By the way, this is how you trace it. So then turn two layers, 1, 2, and you get a kite. Even parity mirror, just turn one layer, right? So after doing this, I turn one layer to make the kite. So odd parity, turn two layers. So okay, I do this, then I turn two layers like that to make the kite. So even parity, same thing, just turn one layer. Odd parity, two layers. 1, 2. Okay, next mirrors. Okay, it's a last case already. So okay, nothing. So even parity, one layer, and then one layer, and solve it. And odd parity, then two layers. So after doing this, then 1, 2 to make the kite and solve it.